Yo, what's going on, guys? Super excited to be here with you guys today. If you guys have been tuning in, you've been seeing us absolutely smacking Bitcoin. We just caught a 16,000 plus pip move from the low to the current high right now. What I want to do is I want to go over how I made a little bit over $23,000 just today trading Bitcoin. And I want to show you guys the setups and the shutups I shared to our community for free. So with that being said, I'm going to just walk over here. This is like the studio part-time, and then it's like the trading office part-time, right? Moved it out of the office just because I felt like the vibes were a little cooler out here, whatever the case might be. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and hop into this and just go crazy. Yo, family. So now that we're back here on the charts, really quickly, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go over the setups that we took. I have some screenshots somewhere on the screen. You guys will be able to see it. Befores and afters, timestamps, XYZs, whatever you guys wanna see, it doesn't matter. But in regards to, I want to go over the thought process and the psychology and the mindset and the execution and the approach to these setups. So let's go ahead and dive on in. I'm just going to make myself small over here real quick. And then let me just turn this on. That's good. That's great. All right, perfect. So first things first, when it came down to our BTC setups, there's a few key things that we liked and that really played a role into how we traded this. Let me just erase some of this stuff over here. I'm gonna leave some of these zones that are relevant, but I'm gonna delete some of this stuff because I was teaching on a training. I'm gonna get this arrow tool. Let me find the arrow tool, arrow marker. So first things first is we have relative lows, more lows. Even though those lows got liquidated, more lows. So first and foremost, what we had to factor in is there's all these lows pretty much from here onward. So that's the first thing we got to take into account. There's a lot of lows, just a lot of liquidity in this zone, this blue zone that we have here. Next thing is we came into this zone with speed and aggression. So this is like a selling climax. This is where a lot of the weak-handed sellers come into the market because they see how fast price is pushing down. Now, as we see all these weak-handed sellers coming into the market, it's fine because, it gives us that fast, quick move. It gives us like a little bounce, right? Like, when it comes down to these bounces, what I want you to take away is these bounces will help you really, really cash out on these moves. Remember this bounce that I'm talking about. When it comes down to it, like the way I like to look at it is it comes, it bounces, and then it jumps. There's a fast bounce. It's like very fast bounces. That's something that you guys have to understand about Bitcoin and how it's moving, especially when it takes out a low. It makes some type of liquidity grab and then it runs. So when price started coming into this zone, we just started stacking in and scaling in orders and we rid that wave up. Once it took out these highs, I was kind of, my thought process was, well, it took out the highs. I don't want to get stuck in something that might not guarantee to keep going up. I thought maybe we come into this imbalance, fill it, whatever the case might be. I said, hey, let's just start scaling out, whatever. I let one position ride, let the rest keep going. Then we consolidated throughout here. When we were consolidating, the thing I was watching was I was waiting for maybe a high to get taken, then like a big drop off, but that didn't happen. The next morning we woke up and we saw this pump. Now, when I saw this pump and it started going above this imbalance area, which I originally looked at, my thought process was, all right, well, we just had this big pump. This is like probably an institutionally funded pump. When it comes down to it, when price pulls back, we have an imbalance here. It makes more sense for this to happen with everything that's happening in the world. Inauguration, crypto just being up, Trump, Elon, all these guys pushing Bitcoin, Trump winning the presidential election, his inauguration is about to come. Apparently there might be some type of Bitcoin shit going on at the inauguration. I don't know, but regardless, this looked like a prime, easy setup for me. So imbalance fill right here. You have a deep retracement on the Fibonacci retracement, and we have another one of those quick bounce moves. So as price started to come into this, you already know what we did. If y'all been following me on Instagram, you see all the entries I took, started scaling in. As it started going up, I started scaling in, and we started riding the wave. And now, originally, I was thinking about taking my profit once we got here. But as we started coming into this area, I noticed that price was just kind of creating this wedge, but it spiked up instead of spiking down, right? So in regards to it, my thought process is still continuing on that we're bullish. Now, I'd like to see maybe some type of pullback to go higher, but the way Bitcoin is looking right now is it looks like it's just only gonna keep going. It looks like it's not really breaking structure. It looks like it has made a pullback right now, but it looks like it could just keep on going with how it's been going vertically. Me personally, I love when it dumps because that gives me an opportunity to add more buys and then give you guys entries as well, and then it rises. But you know, one thing I know for fact and for certain, what's this? One thing why is it saying that? One thing I know for fact and certain is there's some relative, where are they? There's some relative equal. This is the highest high on Bitcoin. Huh. There was some highs that looked very important. Oh, was it these highs? Yeah, that was highs. I'm tripping. But in regards to it, I mean, we're already here. We're not far away from the all-time high. I mean, we had like a 19% increase in price, 18%, $16,000, 16,000 pips. Amazing, amazing trades. Now, I don't think we're gonna hit this area and just drop. Why does this keep happening? It says current plan basic. I'm on a premium plan. Oh, my bad, guys. Regardless, what I will say is maybe we see something like this. I mean, we're already here. I want to see Bitcoin keep going up. I want to see through Trump's inauguration election just maybe a spike above the high, and maybe that'll be the bull trap. But in regards to it, this is how I was able to make a little bit over $20,000 trading Bitcoin. Very simple, very easy moves, stuff we teach in the community. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content so far for this video. But outside of that, you know, we're gonna be doing some promotions and things in regards to the community. I'm gonna be dropping a free Bitcoin signals group. All you have to do is trade with the recommended broker that we recommend that you guys trade with. You can get access to free signals like this. We're doing a $1,000 Bitcoin. We're doing a $1,000 giveaway right now for our Bitcoin signals as well. One person who gets started and follows the steps, they're gonna get $1,000 worth of money to start trading with or do whatever with. But with that being said, guys, take advantage of all the resources and tools we're providing you guys, whether it's the free ones or the paid ones. The community is absolutely going crazy. Everyone's making money in the community as well. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate your time watching this one. I want to make this just like a quick video, just what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. With that being said, guys, I appreciate your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.